Hi everyone. Okay, this is going to be my second video of the day. So this is going to be part 3 of week 1 of couponing in New Jersey. So I'm going to touch base a little bit on some of the issues that I had yesterday with the couponing. Because there were a couple of issues that I wanted to touch base on, and so I'm going to review, my throat was killing me, sorry. I'm going to review a little bit about yesterday's trip. I had spent a total of about $85. The retail price of yesterday's shopping trip was anywhere between, not considering sale, so if the items had actually not been on sale, the actual retail would have been anywhere between $200 and $225. But the actual retail with sales and everything included was about $172. And I only spent I spent 86 and I saved about 85. So it was pretty good. I actually thought it was a great trip. Now, some of the issues that I had, and these are some things to watch out for that I'm still learning, and it's a case-by-case basis depending on how the store's sales are actually functioning. First store was CVS. Now, CVS, and I had actually planned these pretty well, but for some reason, some of the things didn't work out the way that I thought they were gonna work out. CVS was the first store that I went to, and the issues at CVS were the following. A lot of these extra care bucks that they give you back, they will say a limit of 1 per household, for example. I don't know if sometimes they have a limit of 2 or a limit of 3. Most of them are a limit of 1. So now I think what that means is every time you go, if I were to go today, I would get extra bucks back because it's a different day. But if I go, and possibly if I go twice in the same day or a different store, I don't know if I would get extra bucks back. I don't know how exactly they mean limit of 1 per household. If that means per transaction, per day, that's what I'm still trying to figure out. And it's just going to require a call to the store to find out, or trying to find their policy online to try and find out what that means. Because I can go to 5 different CVS stores in a day and use the card, and I feel like technically I should get back extra buck rewards every store that I go to. But even if I were to stay at the same store, I'm wondering if I split the transaction in 2, if it would automatically give me back the extra care bucks in each transaction. I have no idea. I don't know if they keep track of it by week, if you can only use it you can only get those extra care bucks once a week. I don't know. So that's what I'm still trying to figure out. So that's where the complication was in one of the transactions. And I actually thought about it before I went to the store, and I even wrote myself a note, do this transaction first to see what happens. Because what it was the Head and Shoulders had a extra care bucks of $2 back on each one you buy. So they weren't on sale. They were, I think, regular price of $4.99 with extra care bucks. Now, what I did to make it worth getting the Head and Shoulders was I had a coupon for buy one get one free. I think came in last week's P&G, which was great, because so basically I was buying 2 and I'm thinking in my head, am I gonna get $4 extra care bucks back, or am I only gonna get 2 extra care bucks back? So I did that transaction first, and I actually was right in my original estimation of what would happen. I only got 2 extra care bucks back. So, and they can't, the person at the register can't change the transaction and make it give you back $4 even though you're buying the 2 items. That is a computerized process, so you can't really do anything about it. Now, I don't know if some store managers have the ability to override, but they're not going to override the system if that's the way the sale is written up, where it's a limit 1 per household. You can't do anything about it, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think the managers would go ahead and do that. Now, the other thing that I wasn't certain about, and I didn't try because the lady was kind of like acting like she didn't want to be there and she didn't want to do her job, so I didn't want to push it. But I was thinking to myself, I have 3 CVS cards, because many times you go to CVS and they will sometimes scan a card for you to get sales, and then they'll just give you the card. So I have 3 CVS cards, and I was thinking, what about if I were to separate it? Because I actually had 3 coupons for the Head & Shoulders for buy one, get one free. So I was originally thinking, what about if I do 3 separate transactions with 3 separate cards? But I'm wondering if they want to try and avoid people scamming the system, so they probably wouldn't have allowed me to do it, because they know that each person's only supposed to have 1 CVS card and 1 CVS account. So I didn't want to push my luck and get the lady upset, and then she would say, look, I don't want to do your transactions, I don't want to do your sales, because you're trying to cheat the system. So I didn't want to push myself there. So that was one thing that I noticed, was that it's a 1 per household thing. What does that mean? I need to do a little bit more research on that. How can I get around it, if any way possible? And that was pretty much it. I don't think I had any other issues at CVS. I had lost one of my green bag tags, so I had to get another one, because the green bag tags, every 4 times that you use it, you're supposed to get an extra care bucks back on it. But that's another thing that I'm wondering if they mean if you go today and use something, and then if you go tomorrow and use something, does that count as 2? Or every time you swipe the green bag tag, does that automatically count as 1? Then it'll start, if you do 4 transactions, will you be able to get an extra care buck back, or is it per day? So that was another question that I need to figure out on the green bag tag thing. And then what else? Okay, so the next issue was Rite Aid. And Rite Aid was my first time going to Rite Aid. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good camera angle here. It was my first time trying to go to Rite Aid, and they have the program called Plus Ups. Let's see if that's a better camera angle there. They have something called, you guys just got foggy, sorry. Nope, don't want to go in that way. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. I'm going to go out. Or is that really close in? Sorry. There we go. Sorry. So Rite Aid has the thing called Plus Up Rewards, and where they will, and now I'm in the sun. Oh my God, this is like the worst parking spot. Let me get out of this spot. They have something called Plus Up Rewards, and I had never used them before, so I wasn't sure if they were going to be exactly like CVS and Walgreens kind of thing. Oh goodness. I'm really sorry, you guys. This is why I hate doing this with a camcorder. I have no other choice. Okay, let's see if this is a better spot. And I think it is. Perfect. So I was like, hopefully it's the same kind of thing like CVS and Walgreens. And it was. It's pretty much exactly the same as CVS and Walgreens. You will get a coupon printed out on your receipt at the end. And they had an amazing, amazing sale. They had John Frieda shampoos for, they were on sale for buy one, get one half off. Then they had a $5 plus up rewards back on each 2. And on top of that, I had a $2 off coupon on each 1. Now, John Frieda shampoos were $6.99, so the second one came out to $3.49. So that was really great because I actually ended up getting 4 for around $13. So I was really excited. That was a great deal. Then the John Frieda hair colors were on sale for $11.99. So imagine how much they are full price. I think they're like $13.99 full price. So they were on sale for $11.99. And they had I want to say they had a $1 plus up reward, because I think they had a $1 plus up reward, and I only bought 1 because they were really expensive, and then I had a $3 off coupon on 1, and I have quite a few coupons actually for them because they're new, so they've been releasing a lot of different coupons, and I have a bunch of them for $2 off. I have a couple that were for $1 off, and then I had 1 coupon that was $3 off, and other than that, when I was at the Rite Aid store, that I did 1 transaction and I got back all the plus up rewards. Then I did another transaction for the Febreze Noticeables. The Febreze Noticeables were buy one refill, get the warmer for free. And so I thought that was really cool. I was like, yes, I'll use the plus up rewards and I'll practically get them for free. Even though the plus up rewards are money that you've already spent, it was basically the amount of money that I had saved with the coupons were the amount of plus up rewards that I got back. So really it kind of evened out in my opinion, from what I understood. And so the last transaction with the Febreze Noticeables, I was left with only tax. So I had to end up buying a piece of chocolate to make it more than the tax. And then I ended up paying 90 cents for the 2 Febreze Noticeables. And I ended up having leftover $3 plus up rewards. So I'm going to go back today. And actually, I have 1 more coupon left for another free warmer with the purchase of the refill, and I have the $3 plus up reward still left, so I am going to get another one of those and pay whatever difference there is, and then the big one, and I'm trying to make sure that the big issue was the following, was at Family Dollar. Family Dollar, I think they're kind of all over the place, but we have 2 of them in our town, and that's when you know you're living in the ghetto, when you have a Family Dollar. But actually, some of their stuff is okay priced. Some of their stuff is priced very similar to any of the other big chain stores. Some of their items are a little bit cheaper. What I didn't know about Family Dollar until a week ago is that they release a lot of store coupons. They have a huge booklet for store coupons that you can use with manufacturer coupons, but they're the ones who literally, the lady was checking the amount that the coupon said, the size of the items, making sure that everything matched, and then they were trying, my transaction took 15 minutes because somehow the computer was saying that because I had a coupon for buy one, get one free, once she put in the coupon for the free item, I had a store coupon for $1 off 2 of those items. So the item was already off the list because it was free. So when she tried to use the $1 off 2, she couldn't. So, and I was trying to tell them to use the store coupons first and then use the manufacturer coupons, but I have a feeling that they don't have very many people go there and actually using manufacturer coupons and store coupons together. And it was like the manager was really upset that I was using both of them together. I ended up that store I ended up saving the most at. I saved $17. And that was the store that I got a lot of the deodorants, the men's deodorants, the shaving cream, the Band-Aids, that kind of stuff. And It was just a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. I couldn't believe 15 minutes for the transaction, and then all of a sudden, of course, there was like nobody there when I was shopping, and there was very few people online. I mean, they were coming consistently, but there was never a line. I get online and they're doing my transaction, and all of a sudden there's 2 huge lines. So the lady had to move to the other cash register to let the manager take over the transaction, and it was just horrible. I was like, oh my god, now I feel like I can never show my face there again, because they were so pissed off. I think they thought that I was trying to rob them. And I tried to explain to him, I was like, if I were to go to Walmart and use this coupon, they would allow me to stack. Like even in Florida, when you go to Publix, for example, you have buy one get one free items. You can use 2 coupons even though one of the items is going to be free. They scan the item first, and then the computer will do the reduction of that price automatically, because it's already programmed to know which items are buy one get one free that week. So Publix would allow me to actually have 2 coupons even though one of the items was going to be free. And I was trying to explain that to them, and I think they thought that I was trying to gyp them and trying to steal and trying to use the coupon incorrectly. So it was a nightmare. And I'm actually now, I got to get into work. So I will cut this video here, and then I will do possibly one more couponing video, a shorter one, later this afternoon, and a couple other TTC videos and general life update videos. So have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks. Comment, rate, subscribe, and talk to you guys later. Bye.